ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد
Hello, welcome and thank you for watching English News Bulletin on RTA News with me, Suleiman Talash. Let's dive into today's news updates from the country and beyond. We begin with Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi, Deputy Prime Minister for Administrative Affairs, met with Deputy Governor of Badghis Province and some provincial officials and Mujahideen. Mr. Hanafi told the local authorities that they must be honest in carrying out their duties and intensify efforts to resolve the people's problems. During the meeting, Badghis officials outlined the province's needs and grievances across several sectors and asked for the Islamic Emirates' attention. Referring to the proposals, Mr. Hanafi said the Islamic Emirate will address them within available resources and take the necessary measures. On the other hand, the Qatari Ministry of Foreign Affairs in a statement expressed its condolences to the families of the victims of last night's earthquake in northern Afghanistan and wished a speedy recovery for the injured. The statement reaffirmed Qatar's commitment to its relations, solidarity and unity with Afghanistan. Dr. Abdul Bari Umar, Chief Executive Officer of the Afghanistan Electricity Company, met with Baytar Amanov, Deputy President of Turkmenistan, on the sidelines of the International Conference and Exhibition on the Development of the Energy, Construction, Industrial and Chemical sectors in Turkmenistan. During the meeting, the two sides discussed energy sector development projects, including the 500 kilowatt transmission line project, the electricity supply project for the Bala Marghab district, and the Nurul Jihad substation project. The Islamic Emirates ambassador to the United Arab Emirates, Maulavi Badruddin Haqqani, met with a number of Afghans residing in the country. The Afghan embassy in Abu Dhabi said Mr. Haqqani listened to the concerns of Afghans living in the UAE and assured them of his cooperation in addressing their issues. Meanwhile, the Afghans in Abu Dhabi expressed their gratitude to the Islamic Emirates leadership, particularly to the ambassador, for his services and the timely response to their problems. The Ministry of Industry and Commerce says Afghanistan's trade with Iran reached $1.92 billion in the past 7 months of 1404, including $17 million in exports and the rest in imports. Afghan traders describe Iran as a key regional partner and urged Tehran to provide more trade facilities to help boost Afghan exports. Here is the rest of the story.
The Ministry of Industry and Commerce says that in the first 7 months of 1404, Afghanistan exported goods worth $70 million to Iran, including lead, cotton, raisins, non-alcoholic beverages, vegetable, seeds, sesame, almond, kernels, minerals, and talc, while importing over $1.5 billion worth of minerals and talc from the country.
تجارت افغانستان با کشور ایران در جریان 7 ماه سال 1404
Afghanistan's trade with the Islamic Republic of Iran during the first 7 months of 1404 reached a value of $1,921 million, of which $20 million were exports and $1,904 million were imports. Afghanistan's main exports to Iran include lead, cotton, raisins, non-alcoholic beverages, vegetable seeds, sesame, almonds, mineral stones, and dried apricots. The major imported goods from Iran are diesel fuel, petrol, natural gas, vehicle spare parts, cement and raw materials for factories.
Afghan traders also view Iran as a strategic partner and say that if Tehran provides more facility for Afghan traders, exports of Afghan products to Iran could rise alongside imports.
We suggest that our friendly country, Iran, create an opportunity to allow Afghan vegetables, fruits and other trade items to be exported to Iran and via Iran to other countries. This would be a very positive step. If our trade balance with Iran becomes more equal, for example, with 40% exports and 60% imports, it would still be in our favor.
This is while the current annual trade volume between Afghanistan and Tehran stands at $3 billion, with Tehran having pledged during the recent visit of the Minister of Industry and Commerce of that country to raise it to $10 billion.
The Minister of Urban Development and Housing, Maulavi Najibullah Hayat Haqqani, has approved the detailed plans for residential townships for returnees in Uruzgan and Nangarhar provinces. According to the ministry, the Uruzgan township will be built on a total area of 2,395 acres of land and will include all necessary facilities. Similarly, the Nangarhar township will cover 500 acres of land and will include 500 residential plots. Both townships will feature roads, electricity, water supply, educational and health facilities, and other urban services. The spokesperson for the General Directorate of Border Police says that a truck disguised as carrying migrants was smuggling medicines from Pakistan into Afghanistan and was intercepted and seized by Border Police at the Turkham crossing.
Some malicious groups attempted to smuggle medicines into Afghanistan illegally under the guise of returning Afghan refugees using a truck. The border police took timely action, intercepted the shipment and prevented it from entering the country. Our border forces are fully prepared and equipped with professional discipline every day, and no one will be allowed to bring anything into Afghanistan illegally.
Maulavi Muhammad Zahid Ahmad Zaid, Deputy Minister of Labour and Social Affairs, met with Sheikh Muhammad Qasim Khalid, Deputy Minister for Counter-Narcotics at the Ministry of Interior Affairs. The two sides discussed issues related to drug addicts, including their health, social challenges, and the provision of technical and vocational training. The Deputy Minister of Labour and Social Affairs emphasized the need to create more job opportunities for unemployed youth to protect them from the threat of drugs. The Counter-Narcotics Deputy Minister praised the ministry's efforts and assured that greater support would be provided to reintegrate recovered individuals into society as responsible citizens in coordination between the two ministries. On the other hand, the Ministry of Interior Affairs says that following 2 months of professional training in security affairs, 810 mujahideen of the police special forces have graduated from training centers in Kabul, Balkh and Logar provinces. The ministry says the special police units received basic military and professional skills as well as religious and ideological instruction during the course. According to the ministry, these graduates are now ready to protect the Islamic system, the nation and the valued jihad-loving lands. Meantime, the Ministry of National Defense says medical and technical teams from the 209th Al-Fath Army Corps have provided immediate assistance to earthquake victims in the northern zone. According to the ministry, the Corps leadership dispatched medical, engineering and technical teams to the affected areas for urgent response, and relief operations began immediately. Medical teams from the 100-bed regional hospital in northern zone have transferred 12 bodies and 35 injured people to the hospital. The ministry added that hundreds of commando and defense forces from the corps are currently engaged in rescue and clearance operations in the affected areas. And the final one says that the Ministry of National Defense states that 99 mujahideen of the Islamic National Army have graduated from a 1-month course in ideological, professional and military training at the Abdullah bin Masud radiallahu anhu command. According to the ministry, the graduates completed joint combat exercises during the program and pledged to bravely defend the country's independence, territorial integrity and Islamic values. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to the latest news updates from RTA News.
ساتوی پسرو وینو دا شهیدانو کور دا باتورانو کور دا باتورانو کور دا باتورانو کور دا باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا شهیدانو کور دا